talking about Yusaini and talk about a couple of really important points of Yusaini's business. We're especially going to focus on decisions tonight. We're going to talk a lot about the importance of decisions and the importance of making decisions in our lives and in all of your lives as you're building a Melaleuca business. Now, what I've got is I've got a couple of slides here that I want to look at that are going to show us some data from Yusaini's business, and they're going to illustrate a very good point. So what this is looking at, this slide right here, shows the PC numbers in Yusaini's organization. Now you can see from late 2007 through 2011, Yusaini had some good preferred customer numbers, but business was maybe a little bit flat, maybe even declining at times. Is that right, Yusaini?
Yes, definitely.
Then you can see, starting in about August 2011, something drastic happens. There's a dramatic increase that takes place in Yusaini's business. Incredible, isn't that? To look at that growth that took place in Yusaini's business. Now, what happened right there, I kind of call that a decision point. A decision point which was critical at that time. Now, what this decision point resulted in was an increase of 831 preferred customers in Yusaini's organization. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that amazing? Well done. Well done. Great job. Now, another amazing statistic from Yusaini's business is we're going to look at the number of directors in his organization. As you can see from this slide, when we look 2008 through 2010, Yusaini's organization increased by 1 director. Again, basically flat during that period of time. Then we go into 2011, it increased a little bit, but from 2011 to 2012, incredible. Going all the way from 17 clear up to 70 directors in his organization. Incredible statistics there. Now, what did that result in as far as earnings for Yusaini in his business? This slide looks at his monthly income. You can see again, during that same period of time, 2008 through 2011, kind of flat, right? But when we look from that decision point, where we saw the dramatic increase in customers, the increase in directors, that resulted in some incredible numbers as far as the dollars that meant to Yusaini. In fact, highest monthly commission check was over $11,000 during that period of time. Again, incredible results. So well done, Yusaini. Great job. Now, if we look at total earnings, we can see that during a 1-year period from August 2010 to July 2011, Yusaini earned a little over $14,000, which is great. When we go from the period of time when he made that decision to a year after that, clear up to over $77,000. That's over a $63,000 increase, which is a 425% pay increase. How many of us would like a 425% pay increase, right? Incredible results to see there. So, Yusaini, that's amazing. There's some amazing things that have happened in your business. So what I want to do is I want you to go back to 2011 and tell us a little bit about that decision that you made, that critical decision that you made for your business.
I think first of all, I just know about the statistics. It's like a wow to me. Okay, I didn't know that there's an increase so much of preferred customer during this few months period. Okay, thanks to the company again for having me here, right? So back to 2011, the point that I make a decision, I actually decide not to work anymore, right? I decided not to be in a working system. So what I did was, I made a decision to team up, right? So I team up with two factors. Team up. The first factor that I team up with is actually my own business builder, right? So I choose those business builder who am I going to team up with, talk to them, who are the most serious business builder, and really whether they want to be committed. Commit means commit with me every day in the business, every day. I think for some of you see me at the store every day. Previously I was not there every day, like every week, right? But after the decision point, it's like every day I say that, hey, if you can commit every day, why not I commit every day, right? Because my why is not to work anymore, right? So I want to have a financial freedom. If possible, total with Melaleuca is total financial freedom. And I did team up with some of my business builder, really. Then the second piece that I team up with is actually company. That's the most important piece. I team up with company. I attended all company events. Alright? Then the tipping point of teaming up with company is during the leadership celebration. So I went to the leadership celebration alone. You know, I was alone there, having karaoke with those, other teams, right? So I was, the first time I attended, say, how come none of my team members accept me? So why not I use this as a leverage? It's a tool for me to move this business. So what I want was, I said that, hey, I want to build more new directors, and if possible, fill up the whole place with all my team. So that's what I did. So every month, there's a lot of my team members who actually create directors. That was the point actually. Team up with my own business builder and the company itself, which is very, very important.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. I think I really like, give me something around the applause. I really like the point where you talk about your why, because a why is so critical to making decisions, right? We all have to have a reason behind the decisions that we make, and your why was critical to you at that point in time, and it's resulted in some great things. So tell us a little bit more about the why that was behind the decision that you made, and then I also would like you to tell us a little bit about how you have helped your team gain that same why behind their decisions in building their businesses.
Okay, after I find out my why, right, I think one of the key things is also I want to stop, I want to quit my work before the age of 40, right? So I have to do it, no matter what, I have to do it, right? So I team up, so I find my own why. But I actually have a weekly meeting towards all my team members. So I transfer my why and it has become to their why. Right? So find your own why, Individually, every one of you here definitely have your own why you are actually in Melaleuca as a business builder, right? But individually, it's different why. So I have a structured, planning. I focus more on retirement, early retirement. That's what I did, right? Focus on retirement. Singapore is a very hard-working country. You cannot retire comfortably. So, why do you want to work until 30 more years? 40 more years? I went to US and I saw a lot of people, 7,000 people, really. Okay, old people, young people, there's a lot more. I asked them, why you involved in Melaleuca? They mentioned that why work for 40 years in the corporate world when you can achieve it 1.5 years in Melaleuca, the same amount of money in the CPF. Is that good? Exactly. Okay? So there is something here actually in Melaleuca, there is something here, okay? I transfer my why and it become to their why. So I structured, like example, monthly income of 36, monthly 36, right, from Melaleuca. From a director to senior director, what's the 36, right? From director, let's say you get $150. Director 3, you can get about $500 a month. That senior director probably $4,000 to $5,000 a month, right? So that's the structure that I give to them and transfer that to their why. So that's what I did. Let them see and it become their goals. Yeah.
Awesome, wonderful, very good. Thank you for sharing that. And you told us a little bit. You said that one of your goals, one of your whys, was that you didn't want to continue having to work, right? You didn't want to continue having to do your regular full-time job anymore. So, can you tell us, are you still working full-time in your regular job?
Waking up late in the morning. Okay, and I'm really in the store. Do you still think I am still working? No. Okay, so I'm happy with Melaleuca. I'm not working full-time. I'm actually full-time with Melaleuca. And what I get is time, right? I'm able to do anything that I want. Sleep late, wake up late, right? Then money. And not only that, I'm able to pay my debts, right? So most of my debts are cleared, right? Until, achieving higher status in Melaleuca. So you'll be total financial freedom, which I'm looking at actually. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So how about that? Yusaini set a goal, said that he didn't want to have to continue working full-time job, made a decision, and look at that. He's produced incredible results from doing that. So once again, congratulations. Great job. So the last thing, Yusaini, you talked a little bit about how this has enhanced your life, how it's enhanced your family's life. Tell us a little bit about some of your goals and some of the next things that you want to accomplish.
Yeah. Of course, there's short-term goals and long-term goals, right? So my short-term goals are by the end of the year to achieve executive director status. And thank you. And this is recorded. and to be the first corporate director in Singapore actually. Right? I mean, I have to focus, why my decision point of making and why it grew, that much, right? I think I'm going to focus on tell everyone, it's a piece of advice, just like teaming up. Teaming up is very, very important, right? So I team up with company. Without the company teaming up with me, I will never be successful today, right? And what I did was, we have Melaleuca University, right? So rely on that. I attend to all Melaleuca University sessions. Although I am the speaker myself, but I did attend to someone else Melaleuca University speaking, right? Because I want to learn from another senior director or executive director. So every time I'm there, you can see that every time I'm there. Although that, it's not my turn to be speaking, right? But I'm there to learn every time. So I hope that everyone, every now and then come in and learn from others. That's how we team up together, right?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Yusaini. Great job. Well, thank you for coming up here and sharing some of these things with us and being willing to share with us some of your statistics from your business. It's a great example of the importance of making decisions and how important it is that when you make a decision and then you set a plan of action, you can achieve similar results. So thank you. We appreciate your leadership.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you being here with us here in Singapore.
Thanks for
Thank you very much.
Executive Director by end of this year. One more round of applause to our senior director, Yusaini Yusoff. Alright, and I like what he said, that team up with your team leaders and your organization customers, and he did it. And what he said is true, and we did see him every day in office and in Melaleuca store, in Melaleuca training room. And another thing is, and one thing that